Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. I am Slow Ride and I have got some things to do in this episode. I mentioned in last episode we needed to build a farm, we needed to build a cow pen, and we need to build a home. And I saw in the comments we do need to build that pond, so we're going to try to see what all we can get tackled today. Yes, I went out and gathered some resources for this. Have not done any caving yet, but I do have a little bit of a surprise. I found a zombie spawner. That's right. Way up there. There's a zombie spawner sitting up there. So we're going to have to turn that into an XP farm at some point for some early game XP. Looking forward to that. That'll be a later episode, of course. I won't be able to squeeze all that in one episode. But I have been going through and gathering resources. I got some saplings, like I said I would, and started growing spruce trees in this little makeshift tree farm here, if you will. It's up off the ground, so none of that nasty podzol will spread across through here. We want to keep our podzol controlled, so we got it up there. We don't want it scattered everywhere. It's good in certain builds, but we don't want it in our yard at this point in time. So keeping that controlled up in the air, growing our spruce trees, that's the way to go. So next on the agenda, I will continue gathering a little few more resources. I wanted to bring you in mainly because of the zombie spawner that I found up there, and it did have a few good resources in it, I guess. Music discs, which is common, some easy gunpowder, string, some beetroot seeds. Not sure what we're gonna do with that. Have some beets, I guess. Some redstone dust. I do like to build redstone contraptions, but we're still early game, so that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Couple pieces of horse armor, so we'll see if we might get us a horse in a later episode. Maybe throw some horse armor on him, and of course, wear that golden chest plate for now. It's not much armor, but it's better than no armor, right? Anyway, I'm gonna get to it. Oh, night is coming down. Better go to sleep. Don't want any baddies sneaking up on me. Anyway, especially when I'm talking, we're gonna go back to doing some grindy, getting more materials for some items, and of course I might stick in a little bit of footage of me finding the zombie spawner and the adventure I had on that little tiny one. A few zombies thought they were gonna eat me up there, so I'm gonna get back at it, gathering up some more materials so that I can get my house built and then start finding a spot for these guys. What do you guys think? Sounds good, right? Of course it sounds good. Alright, guys. Going back at it. I found a zombie spawner. Oh, was that a trident? I don't see him. I don't know where it came from. Oh, yeah, it was. Ow! Oh, man. Ow! I think he's gonna get me. Alright, that's enough excitement for me. I'm going back. Ouch! That wasn't smart. Man, I'm gonna have to be more careful or I'm not gonna make it. Alright, back at home finally. That was crazy. Start working on my house now. Alright, I'm gonna have to make a bundle. Really, I find that the bundles are the handiest for holding certain things like crafting benches, your stoves, and small things that you're not going to carry many of, but they're stackable items. Definitely helps save on inventory. I'm going to put these two golden apples in a bundle also. They come in handy later if I'm fighting any of those baddies. Alright guys, welcome back. I've got my little starter home finally done. Spruced it up with a little bit of leaves. That way it's not too plain. Of course I mixed in some stones and some oaks and some spruce. A little bit of sandstone mixed in. Ooh, creeper. But I put all this together. You know, it's not the best thing in the world, but for a starter home, it'll do the job. It'll hold my materials and it'll be a good spot to hunker down, if you will. So now that that is out of the way, the next thing I need to focus on is a food source because I've got one steak left. I've got two cows and just a tiny little bit of wheat growing over there. So I'm going to make a wheat farm right up here, something small, and then I'm going to make a little cow pen right here in this area. So that'll be my next venture. So as soon as that's done, I'll bring you back in and show you the end results. Alright guys, welcome back. I have finally got what I would call a good starter garden. Don't know how I feel about this wood right at the moment, but it was something I put together just from the materials I had. This way I can at least get my wheat starting to grow. I'm probably going to end up changing this in the future because I'm just not feeling it, but it's for now a retaining wall and kind of separates it from everything else. So I'm going to leave it for now, but tell me what you guys think. I'm going to guess you don't like it either because it's just not feeling right for me. That being said, I did also make a small little pen over here, and I decided to go with stone and cobblestone because those are the materials I had on hand. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the fact that you can't have just regular stone walls. You have cobblestone walls, you have stone brick walls, but you can't have regular stone walls. Oh, gotta sleep. Oh no, monsters. I gotta sleep. Nobody likes it when it's raining anyway while recording. Ah, that's better. Oh my goodness. Sakes alive. Monsters everywhere. Of course, he would find the one spot that has water. Ooh. Hey, what? There. Must be underground. There are caves all through this. Not only here, but all through here is caves. There's caves that's down in that direction. This whole thing's just hollow. Kind of like my old base on another server, I kind of. But anyway, as I was saying, I put this together, used stone, and I used cobblestone. And I made some cobblestone walls. I wish we could make stone walls. Definitely would help the vibe a whole lot better. If I could get my hands on some vines of some sort, I'll try to change some of this out for mossy cobble. Same with that build over there. I think mossy cobble, mossy stone bricks definitely helps change the vibe of everything. But let me know what you guys think. How's this fit for you guys? Same with this. Arrow. Squirrel. Same with this. The three different types of builds. For the most part, they all kind of have something in common. Same wood types, stone, same type of foliage. So they do go together, but I really don't like this. It's just not sitting well with me. But I need something, so I'm going to go with it. I think the next thing I need to work on now that I have the home, I've got some wheat growing, and I got some cows breeding up. We have got to go mining, so I'm going to create a mine somewhere in the next episode. I haven't decided. I do know we have this cave over here, but let's face it, I'm not really dressed for a cave. I don't have the gear for it, so we may have to do a little branch mining first. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Should we branch mine or should we try to face our fears and just go straight into the cave? Remember, this is hardcore, so I really wouldn't like to lose my world too soon. I'm trying to take it a little fairly slow, so you guys tell me what you think we should do. Should we go branch mining or should we go straight into the caves? And hey, don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments, hit that bell icon, give it a like, let your friends know. Let's all go on this adventure together, right? Alright, see you guys. Bye.